Hello everyone, welcome to a Slate Technologies video. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to use the APU in GeoFS. So the APU is relatively very easy to use, and you'll get the hang of it once you, learn it. Anyways, I'm currently at Honolulu International Airport in Hawaii, and we're here on the runway with our Boeing 737, of course. So the first thing you want to do before you actually begin flying is you want to connect your keyboard or your joystick to the plane. You don't want to use a mouse because the mouse is probably the worst way to fly a plane. The mouse is probably the worst tool to fly the plane, the worst controller. So you don't want to use a mouse. You want to control using a joystick or a keyboard. And the next thing you want to do is you want to go into follow cam or third person, because when taking off, if you have a Potato PC, you can use third person to see the airspeed indicator, and this narrow band right here is when it's V1 speed and when you should rotate the plane. That means when your plane is ready to take off. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you want to throttle up and you want to release your parking brake, and then oh wait, I forgot, you have to set the flaps. I'm not going to set my flaps too much because my joystick isn't properly calibrated. I'm using the Xbox controller. Anyways, we're at 80 knots, so we can rotate the plane. And you want to rotate at like 10 degrees or something. And we're airborne, so you want to retract gear, and then you'd want to switch to cockpit cam so that you can actually fly the plane now. Now, when you are flying the plane, you'd want to keep the nose at less than 25 degrees, right there. Oh gosh. You want to keep the nose at less than 25 degrees because I'm more comfortable with it, but you can do you, and you can also watch a few videos by other people, like Swiss. So let's fly all the way to 10,000 feet. Okay, we've got a long way to go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Right now is where you'd want to aim your plane in the direction you want to go. So let's say that I want to go to, where's the other island? Okay, whatever. But let's say I want to go to Kona, so I'd probably want to move my plane that direction. But yeah, watch your angle of attack. Okay, you want to aim your plane towards, let's say, KOA International or Kona International Airport at Hawaii. We're almost at 10,000 feet. Okay, let's bank at this way. You don't want to bank too much, otherwise you'll eventually lose control of the plane. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So before we actually actuate the autopilot, this right here is the autopilot indicator. This right here is your artificial horizon, which tells you which orientation your plane is facing. So we're currently facing a 15-degree orientation, which means our nose is up at 15 degrees, and we're banking at yeah, I can't read that, but anyways, we're banking, so that shows that we're banking. And this right here is the airspeed indicator. So we're currently at 200 knots. So yeah, these will be essential because you really have to know this. Anyways, us let's aim ourselves towards Kona International Airport. For some reason, our airspeed's dropping. Okay, change of plans, not 10,000 feet, because currently we're ascending pretty fast, and we're also turning very slow, so let's not go 10,000 feet. Let's go more, depends on what our altitude would be. Oh, we're stalling, we're stalling, we're stalling. Okay, you want to gain more airspeed by pointing your nose down. Okay, I kind of messed up. You want to go to 15 degrees actually when going up, and we're currently at 10,000 feet. Okay, we are aimed with Kona International Airport, which is, you know, the time to actuate our autopilot. So press the autopilot button right here, and our altitude is currently 11,300 feet. So you want to set to 11,350 because that is our current oh god, because 11,000 feet is our current stupid free cam. 11,000 is our current altitude, so you want to set more than 11,000, and right here is the point where it will stop. So it's currently ascending, and once it reaches this point, it will stop ascending and will be at 11,000 feet. And then this right here is the airspeed indicator, is where you'd set your airspeed. So our current airspeed is around 200 knots. Let's set to somewhere like 250. And it will throttle up. As you can see, the throttle has been throttled up. Oh yeah, I forgot to deploy flaps. So we want our airspeed to be at 250. As you can see, we've reached 250 and it throttled down. And it will momentarily throttle up and down so that it can keep that airspeed. And now you are basically ready to fly this plane. Hands-free. You can just take your hands off your keyboard, take your hands off your joystick or Xbox controller if you're using an Xbox controller, and you can just fly with peace. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the vertical speed right here. So let's say that we're ascending. So let's ascend to 12,000. We want to set our vertical speed to somewhere like 1,000 so that it doesn't, you know, stall when we ascend. Now let's set it to 10,000 feet. And of course it didn't register because the autopilot, it does some calculations, and if it sees like a huge number like 10,000 feet as its vertical speed, it'll be like, whoa, you're trying to stall the plane. Don't stall the plane. So it won't stall the plane, and it won't take in my input, and I can't set it to 10,000 feet or something. And yeah, that's basically how you use the autopilot in GeoFS. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll do more videos like this in the near future, but for now, yeah.